All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is the one, the only, the Dr. Dandroid. I am in this amazing class, period 5. DJ's in the house. Aiden's in the house. Oswaldo's in the house. A little shout out to those guys right there. Miss Julia's in the house. Woo! Hi, Mom. So we're rocking and rolling here, and what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to my designer. We're going to add in this view button. I got my little glasses here to change the view, because if you take your glasses off, your view changes. You put the glasses on, the view changes. We're going to change the view here so we can look at one web viewer at a time. And then if we long click it, we'll go back to both. So what you want to do here, and then I'm also going to use the accelerometer today to send it back to the home screen. Here we go. So what I'm going to do is, I'll just go ahead and start this over so you know how to do this from scratch. You're going to go ahead and create a variable. Initialize global variable. I'm going to name this variable counter. That did not work. C-O-U-N-T-E-R. And you want to initialize this counter to a 0 because counters start at 0. Good. Okay. And then what I'm going to do here is when you click on the button to change the view, we're going to start to count. So I'm going to go ahead and set my variable. Counter equals, you go math, counter plus 1. Variables, get the counter. Counter plus 1. Get a math, put a number in there. And it looks like I grabbed the wrong one unless I can get plus sign in there. Nope. Wrong one. Go to math. I need plus sign. Global. 0. 1. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, my counter is counting by 1. You use this a lot when you're keeping score. Let's say I was wanting to animate Pac-Man. If the counter was at 1, Pac-Man's mouth is closed. The counter's at 2, Pac-Man's open. 3, closed. 4, open. 5, closed. You guys with me? That's an easy way to do it. You got 2 images. Open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. Okay? Blog. Okay? Now, do you have this code in here? Because you do. You have the modulus code in there? Okay, good. All right, so what we want to do here now is I need to figure out if it's odd or even. If you add 1, it goes from 0, it goes to 1, it's odd. Then I add another one, it's even. I add another one, it's at 3, it's odd. I add another one, it's 4, it's even. Are you with me? Another one, okay? So I'm going to do a control statement. I'm going to do an if here. If. And you need a math statement here. If. And you're going to do a modulus here. And you're going to do an equals. If. Mathematical. Mod. And I will explain what mod does here today. Okay. It's a modulo of, or, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say if the get counter divided by 2. All right, so I'm going to get the counter. Everybody look up here. I'm going to get a counter, and I'm going to divide the counter by 2. Okay? If that divided by 2 is equal to 1, I'll just say 0. Then I'm going to turn 1 off and turn 1 on, the web viewers. I'm going to make 1 web viewer visible, 1 web viewer not visible. Okay? Let me stop here and explain modulus. Can you guys look up at the board to the right? I've got my headphones on, so I can't walk over there right now, but can you look to the board to the right? Do you guys see where it says 27 divided by 4 with the division house? Right? 4 goes into 27 6 times. That's 24. Remainder 3. Do you guys ever remember doing that remainder 3? That is the modulus. So a modulus only looks at the remainder it doesn't look at how many times the number goes in or is divided by. Are you with me? So when I divide a number by 2, I'm really only going to get 2 answers. 1 divided by 2 goes into 1 0 times with a remainder of 1. 2 goes into 2 1 time with a remainder of 0. 2 goes into 3 1 time with a remainder of 1. 2 goes into 4 2 times with a remainder of 0. You understand what I'm doing? Because a number is either divisible by 2 and it's even, or it's not divisible by 2 and it has a remainder of 1. Is this making sense? So we can tell if a number's odd or even by dividing by 2 and looking at the mod, the remainder. Does this make logical sense here? Okay. So if I divide by 2 and it's a 0, then you know that it's even. And then all you have to do here is do an else. And if it's not divided by, if you divide by 2 and it's not a 0, that means it's 1, and it tells you that it's odd. So what I do here then is, actually I'm going to go back to my designer. Just so that we're clear here, I'm going to rename this designer, or I'm sorry, this horizontal arrangement. And I'm going to call this one HA Google. That's the horizontal arrangement for Google. And this one right here, this HA2, this is going to be HA Wiki, horizontal arrangement for Wiki. And then I go back into my blocks, just so this makes a little bit more sense for you and I. And I'm going to make the horizontal arrangement go invisible. And I'll copy this. I'll put another one in there. And actually, I'm going to copy this, put that one there, copy this one, put that one there. And then this one's going to be Wiki. This one's going to be Wiki. And then I'm going to go get some truth tables to turn them on and off. True. This one's false. And then down here, you just copy them. I'm going to turn Wiki on, and I'll turn Google off. Okay? So now when you press that button, if it's even, Google is going to be visible and Wiki is going to be off. If it's odd, Wiki is going to be visible and Google is going to be off. Thumbs up on that? We good? And then I'll do one more thing. We can do a long click on it. Do you guys know what a long click is? Yeah, you just hold it down. If you hold it down, then what we'll do is just reset it. Okay? One of the girls said, whoa, 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 Mr. Richter, if you shut one off and turn one on, then you got to be able to reset it. So she's like, we got to have a reset button. I said, well, you don't have to have a reset button. All you have to do is hold it down for a long time with a long click. And then they'll go back, both go back on. All right? That's how you do a mod function. Was there anything else I was going to do? Oh, the accelerometer. Let's do the accelerometer. There it is. When you shake it, when you shake your phone, okay? When you shake it, sounds like we're dancing in here. No, we're not dancing in here. When you shake the device, then what we're going to do is we'll just send the Wikipedia back to its home page. And we'll send Google and Wikipedia back to its home page. Okay? So all you do is you go get a text and you tell it where to go. So much power in this. You tell them where to go. http://www.google.com. And then you can copy this, paste this down here, and you're going to tell Wikipedia to go to Wikipedia.com. Okay? And you're done. Go ahead and run that, and you're all finished with this app. All right, let me go ahead and show you how to build here. I'll make a video on building. So here's how we build. Can everyone, let's say I'm finished with this app. It's complete. I have an icon. I'm ready to build it, deploy it. All right, so all you do is you go to the build menu. Everybody see build menu up here? You click on build, and you go to save APK to my computer. This is a test question, folks. Okay? What's the answer to it? You go to build, you click on save APK to my computer, not AKP, you save APK. One of the choices is AKP. Don't get that confused. APK stands for Android Packaging Kit. Android Packaging Kit. That's an APK. Okay? AKP would be Android Kit Package. That's not right. Android Packaging Kit. So you click on this, and you're going to notice that it's going to take a little bit of time here, especially with me running a video probably. It's going to start to build this. You're going to see this build it by percentages. You're going to wait for this to build. It does take a minute or two. Just be patient. %90 built. And what this is doing, it is, you guys know what a zip file is? It's zipping it. It's condensing it into memory. It's putting it in one capsule so you guys can email it. That's how these apps get emailed to, and that's how they get uploaded to the App Store. All right, so you would go to your App Store, you log in, you say upload app, and boom, you go and get this package, you upload it, and boom, it's there, and then people can download it. All right, 90% complete, 95% complete. Here we go, 5 more %. And who wants this on their phone? Okay, I'll show you how to download this on your phone. I won't be able to make a video of that part because we're going to have to go out to the center room. I actually hold a device and show you how to do it. Okay? As long as you get an email on your phone, I find you could do it with a USB cable, but I find the emailing is much simpler. You just send an email, boom, download your email, and you're done. All right? Again. And this should now, it's 100% completed. So it's built, and now it should start to download over here in the left-hand corner. You guys notice over here, and my computer always runs slow 5th period. Don't know why. What's that? You think it's because I have a lot of stuff open? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I could have like nothing open and still run slow. The computer, it's plugged in. What is this doing now? App Inventor is unable to compile this project. Great. So you go back and you attach the file, and I can't remember who had a cool one. I think period force was pretty cool. And then you hit open, and that's going to download. You're going to notice that it's 1.6 kilobytes. That's because it's compacted, right? It's condensed, it's zipped. And then I hit send, and now we just wait for Danny's phone to get the email. Okay. Now, what's probably going to happen is Danny's going to open up the female. Jesus, that was a mistake. Danny's going to open up the email. Yeah, bleep that one out. Danny's going to open up the email, and he's going to download the attachment, which is going to be the app. Now, can everybody look up here for a second? When you download the app and start to download it, like you guys have normally done on any other app, it's probably going to say, do you want to download from an unknown source? And you want to say yes. It's probably going to reroute you to your settings. You're going to have to either check or uncheck to allow your settings to allow an app to be downloaded from an unknown source. Why do we want to allow this? Because we know who the source is. Who's the source? You are. I am the developer. Just because we're not on the App Store, right, and it doesn't have an App Store attachment to it, it is an unknown source. So just go ahead, go to your settings, hit allow from unknown source, and then go back and download the app. And then you can just play the app on your phone. You're done. All right. Thanks for watching. Sorry about that Freudian slip with female and email, but I hope this helps.